Hi there. Welcome to this Geo for Good session on what's new in Google Earth. My name is Patrick, and I'm a product manager on the Google Earth team. I'm joined today by my colleague, Jordan.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jordan. I'm a tech lead manager on the Google Earth team. This session will be a roundup of the major things happening with Google Earth in the past year, the biggest of which is the launch of our collaborative content creation tools. We shared this at last year's Geo for Good and let everyone get early access, but since that time, we have launched fully and been improving the experience ever since. What Creation Tools allows you to do is to create local or cloud collaborative mapping projects, including points, lines, and polygons, adding rich content and media along the way. Here you can see an example of someone using the drawing tools to create a place mark. Once created, you can present and share these projects with others. You can think of it similar to Google Slides, only with a focus on the globe. We have already seen users create some amazing projects. Patrick, would you like to share a few examples?
Sure, thanks, Jordan. Like Jordan mentioned, we gave last year's Geo for Good attendees early access to Creation Tools, and you all created some really amazing projects over the past year. So we'd like to highlight just a few of those. The first project was created by Encyclopedia Virginia, a project by Virginia Humanities. In Google Earth, you can follow the journey that Henry Box Brown, an enslaved person, took to freedom. Next is this project developed by Media for Math to show how surface area can be used to create sustainable architecture. This project uses Google Earth and Street View imagery to explore these buildings and as an opportunity to dive deeper into the concepts of geometry. Finally, one of last year's attendees developed a presentation that shared stories about the human right to water from members of the Water Solutions Network, a collaboration of people focused on the future of water management in California. There's more we don't have time to show you during this talk, but just wanted to say thanks to all of the Geo for Good community for using Creation Tools and for inspiring us on the Google Earth team. We're looking forward to see what this year's attendees will do with the tools. Jordan, do you want to give us an update on what's going on with Tour Builder?
Absolutely. Now that we have brought these tools directly into Earth, we are also saying goodbye to Tour Builder. Tour Builder was our initial exploration into storytelling in a geo context, and Earth's creation tools not only capture the spirit of Tour Builder, it enhances it in a few key ways. First, it's 3D again. Tour Builder actually originally was 3D as well, but that was lost a few years ago when the old Earth API closed. On top of this, Earth projects are collaborative in that you can have multiple users editing a project, fully embracing the Google Drive-based sharing model. This was a huge ask for Tour Builder, but something that was not feasible technically due to how it was built. Tour Builder will shut down mid-next year in July. The good news is that you are able to export your Tour Builder stories directly into an Earth Cloud project. You can do this in the top right menu in Tour Builder when viewing a story. Otherwise, you can also export your content as CAML or CSV for use in Earth and Earth Pro or many other geospatial projects. Patrick, could you tell us about other improvements in Earth?
Sure, thanks, Jordan. We've also launched a new rich search experience in Google Earth, making it super easy to quickly find content such as data layers, Voyager stories, guided tours, and more. By searching keywords in the search bar, results are generated on the fly and gives you access to all of the rich content that is available in Google Earth right from the search bar. And on that note, we've launched numerous new Voyager stories in Google Earth over the past year, such as this one that we wanted to highlight, that was made in collaboration with the Environmental Defense Fund. The story highlights results from the Breathe London project that sets out to map and measure pollution across London. With more than 100 lower-cost sensors and specially equipped Google Street View cars, Breathe London complements and expands upon London's existing monitoring networks, and the project aims to help people better understand their local air quality. Be sure to check this one out in Google Earth. We've also started to surface rich data layers in Google Earth, such as global snow cover, tsunamis in history, untouched protected lands, current hurricanes and tropical storms, and many, many more. Jordan, do you want to tell us a bit more about how Earth now is more accessible on the web?
Thanks, Patrick. Another exciting thing is that you can now use Earth on web with many other browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Safari, and Opera. Due to some technical limitations of the web back in 2017, Earth on web launched for Chrome only. We never wanted to limit access in this way, so we spent the last few years working with the W3C and other browser vendors, and we are happy to announce that over this past year, we are now able to offer Earth on many more browsers. This gives users more choice in how they access the product. It was a lot of work to make this possible from our team and people from Mozilla, Apple, and others, and we are thankful that we have been able to come this far. We also have been hard at work on our desktop experience of Earth. This includes improving our plus code support, connecting it better with Earth on Web, adding more geolocation and GPS features, and as always, we have been investing in its stability and general modernization. Patrick, would you care to share a little bit about Studio?
Sure, thanks, Jordan. Finally, on to Earth Studio. We've launched numerous updates to the product over the past year, starting with an improvement to our client-side rendering experience by launching on Chrome's File System API. This allows users to render to a specified folder directly on your hard drive. This means no more zipping, faster render speeds, and reduced crash rates. Additionally, a common feature request from users has been to include Google's borders and labels in exports. And I'm happy to announce that this is now possible by specifying map styles for exports as part of your render setup. Numerous viewports improvements have launched. For example, track points and camera targets are now visible on top of the 3D globe when editing your project, adding more precision to the workflow. Another productivity feature we launched is the ability to install Earth Studio as a progressive web app. This creates a very rich local experience, allowing users to run the product separately from the browser, giving you faster access to the product in your day-to-day workflow. Lastly, we know video export has been a big feature request from users, and I'm happy to announce that we've just recently kicked off a Trusted Testers pilot, which allows you to render your projects in the Google Cloud and download your animation as a video once rendering is complete. Follow the link on the screen to sign up to be a trusted tester, as well as learn more about what's included in this initial pilot. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We hope you're as excited as we are about these improvements to the Earth suite of products. Hope you have a great conference.
Thanks, everyone.